The little fox with the tiny voice. In a quiet little forest, there lived a tiny fox named Finn. Finn had very small ears, smaller than every other fox in the forest. The other foxes liked to run, jump, and bark loudly together, but Finn was quiet, very quiet. He liked soft things, soft grass, soft rain, soft wind in the trees. At night, Finn would sit beside the river and watch the stars shine in the water. "You are strange," some foxes said. Finn looked down at his little paws. Maybe they were right. But Finn was kind. He always shared berries. He helped lost baby rabbits find their homes. He smiled gently at everyone. Still, deep inside, Finn wondered why he felt so different from the others. And every night, under the sleepy sky, Finn quietly wished, "I hope I belong somewhere too." One morning, the young foxes gathered near the big hill. "Let's practice our loud barks!" they shouted happily. One by one, the foxes barked into the sky. "Bark! Bark! Bark!" The forest echoed loudly. Finn tried too, but his bark came out small and soft. "Yip." The other foxes stopped and looked at him. "That was tiny," one laughed. Finn's ears lowered. He tried again. "Yip." Still soft. The other foxes ran away to play together. Finn stayed behind near the hill. The wind moved gently through the grass. Finn looked at the clouds above him. He did not want to be loud, but he wanted to fit in. That night, he sat beside the river again. The stars reflected softly in the water. "I wish I could be like everyone else," Finn whispered quietly. The next day, Finn decided to practice. He stood beside a tree and took a deep breath. "Bark!" But again, only a tiny sound came out. "Yip." Finn sighed softly. Later, he tried to make his voice bigger by standing on a rock. The other foxes watched. Finn puffed his chest. "Bark!" "Yip." A little bird nearby chirped louder than him. Some foxes giggled. Finn's cheeks felt warm. The next evening, Finn tried one more time. He practiced near the river for a long, long time, again and again. "Yip! Yip! Yip!" The river kept flowing softly beside him. No matter how hard he tried, his voice stayed small. Finn slowly curled his tail around himself. Maybe something was wrong with him. Maybe he would never fit in. The stars above looked very far away that night. That night felt colder than usual. Finn walked slowly through the quiet forest. The other foxes were playing together near their warm little dens. Their happy barks filled the air. Finn stayed far away. He found a small spot under a tree and curled into a tiny orange ball. The wind moved softly through the leaves. Finn listened quietly. He felt small, very small. A tear rolled down his fluffy cheek. "I tried so hard," he whispered. The moon shined gently above him, but even the moon felt far away tonight. Finn closed his eyes. Maybe he would always be different. Maybe different was bad. The forest became very still. Then something warm landed softly beside him. A tiny sleeping bird tucked itself close to Finn's fur. Finn opened his eyes slowly. The little bird looked peaceful and safe beside him. And for the first time that night, Finn did not feel completely alone. The next morning, Finn woke up slowly. The little bird was still beside him. "You are warm," the bird chirped sleepily. Finn blinked in surprise. "Warm?" The bird nodded. "Your soft voice is warm too. I was scared last night. Your quiet sounds helped me sleep." Finn listened carefully. No one had ever said something like that before. Later that day, Finn walked through the forest. A baby rabbit was crying near a bush. Finn sat beside him. "It's okay," Finn whispered softly. The rabbit slowly stopped crying. "You sound safe," the rabbit said. Finn's small ears lifted a little. Safe, warm, soft. Maybe being quiet was not bad at all. That evening, Finn sat beside the river again. The water moved gently. The stars shimmered softly. And for the first time, Finn wondered something new. Maybe I do not need to be loud. The next day, the foxes gathered near the hill again. "Let's bark!" they shouted happily. Finn stood quietly beside them. One fox smiled a little. "Your bark is still tiny," he said. Finn looked down for a moment. Then he smiled softly. "That's okay," he answered. The wind moved gently through his fur. Just then, a frightened baby rabbit ran toward the group. The loud barking scared him. The rabbit trembled and hid behind Finn. Finn lowered his head gently. "It's all right," he whispered softly. The rabbit slowly calmed down. The other foxes watched quietly. One fox blinked in surprise. "He likes your voice," she said softly. Finn nodded. "My voice is small," he said, "but it helps others feel safe." The foxes looked at him differently now, and Finn finally stopped wishing to be someone else. That night, the forest felt soft and peaceful. The moon glowed gently above the trees. Finn rested beside the quiet river. The little bird slept near his tail. The baby rabbit slept beside his paws. Everything was calm. The water shimmered with tiny stars. Finn listened to the sleepy sounds of the forest. Soft wind, soft water, soft breathing. His little ears twitched gently. For the first time in a long, long while, Finn's heart felt warm and light. He was not loud, he was not big, but he was kind, and that was enough. Finn closed his eyes slowly. The stars sparkled above him. The river whispered softly beside him. And deep in the quiet forest, the small fox finally felt at home.